Hello dear Aries, welcome to my channel and this is your October monthly reading. This is going to be a general reading, so we are going to cover all the areas of your life, at least whatever the cards are trying to tell us. So let's begin. If you are a Aries Sun Moon Rising, this is a reading for you. So please check your birth chart first. So first week you've got the Six of Spades and the Knight card. This is telling me that you have a very giving nature. Okay, you could be doing a lot of charity, or you are always there to help other people. You're kind, you're a kind person as well. But the person that you're dealing with, A, they can be younger to you, or B, they can be very immature, right? So it means that even if they are of your age or older than you, they are still very immature. Okay. Now, if you're dealing with somebody and you think that if I'm going to give them more, shower them with gifts, with love, with this and that, they're going to change. No, they're not. Because this person likes attention. They're coming to you because they're getting some attention. And the moment you talk about responsibility, accountability, loyalty, commitment, they're going to run away in the opposite direction. And something exactly like that is going to happen. This is a card of separation, of no contact or long distance. So you could be in long distance with somebody, or there is a separation that is going to happen, right? Where the moment you ask them to step up their game, they're going to run away in the opposite direction. So if you think that, oh my God, there was some problem with me, they did not love me, right? There is no problem. This person is like that. Their energies are like that. They are impulsive. They are immature. So there's nothing personal as such. Unfortunately, they're going to do the same thing with the next person they meet until and unless they mature, right? Unless and until they're ready for commitment. Right now, they are not. And that is why this person is going to run away in the opposite direction. If your question is whether they're going to realize or not right now, not when they're making this decision to leave you, right? But eventually they will. In your second week, you've got the One of Spades and the Knight card, right? I do see that in your job, in your work, probably you will be hopeful, probably you will be rewarded for something, whether a small reward or a big reward, that totally depends. But I do see that a truth which was hidden for a very long time is going to come out now. Okay. And when that does, it's going to hurt you, it's going to pinch you a little, it's going to shock you, but it's going to work as an eye opener for you. After that truth, you're going to stop believing people, trusting people, you're going to go within. And I also see you're going to be antisocial, you're going to, probably isolate yourself because you'll just stop believing in people. Because there is a truth which is hidden. Of course, when you find out and the way you find out, it's going to hurt you, right? I do see that your intuition is going to really guide you. You're looking for answers, right? You're looking for truth and you will get it. And sometimes it's not going to be pretty, right? It's going to be shocking. Sometimes it's not going to go your way because truth is not always pretty, it's not always sugar coated, right? But truth is truth. So follow your intuition because your intuition is definitely going to guide you. This is the card of intuition where a person, after facing failures or bad people or situations where they find a truth, they are going to isolate themselves, they are going to go within and they're only going to ask questions to themselves, listen to their intuition, their conscience, and that's exactly what you are also going to do in the second week. Coming to the third week, you've got the Four of Moons and the Fool card. So somebody who blocked you, somebody who left you, somebody you had a lot of ups and downs with is definitely going to come back. Now this person is like a fool, impulsive person, exactly the very same night energy. Probably the same person who in the beginning of October left you, made an impulsive decision, can come back. Or this can be a very old ex of yours as well, right? So somebody from your past is definitely coming back. It could be a friend, relative, right? In your personal relationship, it can be anyone who once made a mistake, who once left, but now they want to come back in your life, right? They're going to apologize, they're going to confess their feelings. Now the real game changing situation is whether you are going to take them back or not. That is totally up to you. This person is going to definitely knock at your door again. Also, An old job that you applied to, an old business opportunity can also come back your way. I'm also seeing that, right? Somebody who rejected you once, but maybe later realized that that was a very good candidate. Now, whether you really want to take up this job or not is completely your decision. All right. So yes, that is definitely going to happen. Coming to the last week and the end of October, you've got the 3 of Moons and the 2 of Suns. I do see celebration, I do see two people meeting each other, but this happens, right? Which means when this person comes back, you will reunite, you will probably celebrate also, you will probably feel happy also that, oh my God, one person left, other person came, or this person left and he came back, right? And now you want to celebrate, you think it's meant to be. But unfortunately, what happens whenever there's a reconciliation, there's also more clarity and truth to the situation, right? Because you've seen the worst of each other by then. Now is the time where you will realize that there are major compatibility issues. You both are extremely same personalities, okay? Bold, egoistic, strong. That's exactly what 2 of Suns represents here, which also means hot-headed, short-tempered, right? More clashes. So get ready for a lot of arguments. No matter if the reconciliation was short-lived, happy, there are going to be major arguments, okay? Major fights, probably because of, um, old scenarios, right? That you left me or you cheated on me or you lied to me, whatever your situation is, there are going to be a lot of fights and arguments, okay? Especially when this reconciliation happens, or even if this is a new person which is coming into your life, get ready for fights and arguments. If this is a new job, then maybe you will get into a clash with the new colleagues, new bosses, right? Because two very strong personalities are coming together. Now, that doesn't mean that you are bad or they are bad. It only means that you both are not compatible together. So, if you think that job, that client, that meeting, or that relationship really matters to you, then my suggestion would be to compromise. If you compromise, if you bend a little, if you listen to what people are saying, if you try and not argue, okay, and clash with the other person, probably things will be smoother for you. But the moment you stand up and you say, no, this is wrong and it has to be my way, and if you also be rigid, you also don't compromise, then things are going to go out of hand. So it totally depends on you. All right. So this month, please follow this guidance, follow your intuition, try to compromise, and yes, whatever has to happen will happen. So are you ready to take that person back? Are you ready to compromise? Are you really now ready to follow your intuition, which you have been ignoring for a long time? Totally depends on you, right? So yes, this was a general reading. If you resonated with it, if you liked it, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you would like to book your personal reading, then I take personal readings as well. I have rituals, counseling sessions, no contact readings, which are called Oracle Love readings, and a lot of packages. So check out my description box, and if you want to make any booking, you can either email me at my personal email ID, which is asthasharma842@gmail.com, or you can directly follow and DM me on my Instagram handle, which is the Moksha Tarot. I only have these two ways of knowing the prices and booking of services. I do not have a website, so kindly do not try and look for me on my channel or any website, because I do see that there are a lot of pages with the Moksha Tarot name. Okay, so these are the only channels I have. So try to make sure that you are following the right channels. Try to make sure that you are following and emailing at the right places. So take care of yourself, and I'm going to see you very soon. Bye bye.